On Life in the Park, New York Times columnist Thomas Friedman returned to Park High. The emerald ash borer threatens city trees, and it's almost parktacular time in the park. These stories and more on this edition of Life in the Park. Welcome to this final edition of Life in the Park. I'm Scott Smith. New York Times columnist Thomas Friedman was in town and spoke on writing for the New York Times, but always looking for Minnesota at St. Louis Park High School on May 21st. Here he reads an excerpt from his new book due out this fall called Thank You for Being Late Because the World is Fast.
Mine is not a naive optimism that everything will turn out well. The Middle East cured me of that. It is a confidence that things can turn out well if people are ready to practice a politics of compromise and pursue an ethic of pluralism, because I saw it happen, I saw it work growing up, and the possibilities that instilled in me never left me. I know it sounds corny, but there really is something called Minnesota nice. In August 2014, I was back in St. Louis Park for a wedding of my best friend Ken Greer's daughter. And sitting with my childhood friend Jay Goldberg that afternoon, Jay told me that his wife Eileen had come home that day very flustered and angry. She had been driving on one of the main highways around Minneapolis, and another driver cut her off, nearly forcing her off the road. Eileen told Jay when she got home, "Jay, I was so mad, I almost honked."
The three-time Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and author, a 1971 graduate of the high school, appeared in order to raise support, awareness, and funds for the St. Louis Park Public Schools Foundation and to celebrate the city's students, schools, and community. And the annual Spring Cleanup Day will be held on Saturday, June 11th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at St. Louis Park Municipal Service Center at 7305 Oxford Street. The event is for St. Louis Park residents only. Personal identification will be required. And for a fee, you can drop off a variety of different items. Fee information will be posted on the city website before the event. For no charge, you can drop off bicycles in any condition, electronics excluding a CRT monitors, box tubes, TVs, which are accepted for a fee. Gently used items for donation, textile recycling, scrap metal recycling, lawnmowers and snowblowers drained of all fluids. Bring in your papers for free shredding and recycling. Limit 3 grocery-sized bags per vehicle. Fluorescent bulb recycling. Limit 10 bulbs per vehicle. Do not bring tree debris, yard waste, garbage, recyclables, batteries, paint, concrete, or hazardous waste. Household hazardous waste can be brought to Hennepin County's drop-off facilities or to the Household Hazardous Waste Collection event on June 16th through the 18th at St. Louis Park Middle School. Visit hennepincounty.us/drop-offs or call 612-348-3777 for locations and information. In St. Louis Park, organics recycling pays, literally. Have you heard about the city's organics recycling program, which collects food scraps and other organic material for composting? The city is offering 2 free quarters, a $20 value, to the first 1,000 new customers who sign up for organics recycling. Plus, existing customers receive 1 free quarter for each new customer they refer that signs up. Sign up today by visiting slpmn.us/organics or call utility billing at 952-924-2111. For details about the program, visit stlouispark.org or call 952-924-2187. The city also has a limited supply of high-quality compost from the organics recycling program. It's available for free. This compost is located at the brush drop-off site, 2501 Edgewood Avenue South, at the intersection of Cedar Lake Road and Colorado Avenue. Make sure to go past the entrance gate to get this high-quality compost. The site is open Saturdays 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Sundays noon to 4, and Tuesdays from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. A mature tree over 15 inches in diameter provides all kinds of benefits, from stormwater mitigation to cooling our cities and homes to providing wildlife habitat and food resources. Emerald ash borer is a serious threat to Minnesota's urban and rural ash tree populations, which number over 900 million. St. Louis Park has more than 3,000 mature ash trees on public properties, with another 5,000 plus ash trees on private property. A loss of all these trees at once would be devastating to our community. Even though it has not been found in St. Louis Park yet, It is closing in fast. To help us slow down this insect, do not remove any ash trees or ash wood from your property without first checking your responsibility with our Forestry Division. Call 952-924-2699 or email jvaughan@stlewispark.org. There are many actions you may take to protect your tree from EAB, including annual inspection of your tree, pruning, or chemical injections. The City of St. Louis Park has teamed up with Rainbow Tree Care to offer discounted ash tree preventative EAB injections for private trees. To schedule a visit and get an estimate to inject your tree from Rainbow Tree Care, contact 952-767-6920 or online at rainbowtreecare.com/St. Louis Park. As a service to its residents upon request, the city will inspect your trees at no cost for any concerns you may have. To schedule an appointment, contact Jay Zimmerman at stlouispark.org or call Gene at 952-924-2562. As a reminder to conserve water, St. Louis Park prohibits lawn sprinkling between noon and 6 p.m. In addition, all households and businesses must follow an odd-even schedule when sprinkling lawns. Even-number addresses may water on even-numbered days on the calendar, and odd-number addresses water on odd-numbered days. Well, a year ago, the City of St. Louis Park began replacing nearly 14,000 aged water meters in the city. To date, installers have completed over 11,000 residential water meter replacements in the city. Residential installs should be completed by June, to be followed by commercial installations. City staff sincerely appreciates the cooperation of residents who have made appointments and taken time out of their schedules to accommodate the installations by the city's contractor, Ferguson Waterworks, Inc. And there is no charge to residents for water meter replacements. Well, a record crowd gathered at Wolf Park on Sunday, May 15th for the 23rd Annual Children's First Ice Cream Social and consumed 4,000 Sebastian Joes and kosher ice cream cones from Lund's and Byerly's.
Here you go. I love your glasses, bud. Those are fantastic.
You want ice cream? Yes, please. What kind? We got every kind as long as it's chocolate chip or chocolate Oreo. Okay. There you go.
This is so good. Other side.
Many thanks to numerous volunteers who made the 23rd Annual Children's First Ice Cream Social another enormous success. People may have come for the ice cream, but they stayed for the entertainment, kids' garage sale, and interactive activities. St. Louis Park Public Schools Superintendent Rob Metz and the entire St. Louis Park Public Schools School Board invite you to a celebration of the district's 125th anniversary. That'll be on Monday, June 13th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. You can enjoy cake and beverages, take a tour of the high school, view historical dioramas, and hear a presentation by past and present St. Louis Park Public Schools leaders. Then, take in a free historical music concert by the St. Louis Park Community Band. The event is free and open to the public at the St. Louis Park High School Auditorium and Foyer. That's at 6425 West 33rd Street. Commemorative posters will be available to purchase to benefit the St. Louis Park Historical Society. RSVP kindly requested by calling 952-928-6000. Hey, one of the coolest places to be this summer is the aquatic park at the Rec Center, opening up for the season on June 4th. You can purchase your season pass at a discount price now until June 3rd. After that, you may still purchase season passes by going to the city website, stlouispark.org. Passes will be available for pickup only at the Rec Center 10 business days after your application has been received. Also, the Oak Hill Splash Pad is scheduled to open May 27th, weather permitting, located in Oak Hill Park, 3201 Rhode Island Avenue. Next up, one of the hottest events is the annual Fire Department Open House on Tuesday, June 14th at Fire Station 1, 3750 Wooddale Avenue South. Come celebrate the Fire Department's history and 100-year anniversary. There'll be plenty of displays, live action demonstrations, including sprinklered and non-sprinklered burn rooms, and fire trucks for the kids young and old to climb on. Plus, Sparky the Fire Dog, the Squirt House, take pictures of your kids in kid-sized fire gear. Enjoy free hot dogs, cookies, chips, popcorn, fruit drinks, and water. It's all on June 14th, 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Fire Station 1, 3750 Wooddale Avenue South. And finally, the weather is heating up for the city's Parktacular Splash into Summer celebration. From the kickoff senior dinner on Thursday, June 16th, to the Father's Day waffle brunch on Sunday, June 19th, it's 4 days of celebrating St. Louis Park. Enjoy the Grand Day Parade, rock the block with Prince cover band Chase Innovation, see the Shane Martin Band, stroll the expo, ride a water slide, play at Kidtacular, go to the Coronation. There are many ways to splash into summer at Parktacular June 16th through the 19th. Get started now by purchasing your Parktacular button at St. Louis Park Rec Center, Citizens Independent Bank, St. Louis Park City Hall, and Lenox Community Center. Go to parktacular.org for everything Parktacular. Volunteers are essential for making Parktacular Weekend a success. Anyone 16 or older is welcome to sign up to volunteer, and those as young as 11 may volunteer with an adult or guardian. Shifts are 3 to 4 hours, allowing you ample time to enjoy the festivities while still lending a hand. Volunteer with a friend, spouse, or child. Groups are encouraged to volunteer as well. All volunteers get a commemorative 2016 volunteer t-shirt and a free meal from Trader Joe's in St. Louis Park. Sign up to volunteer now at parktacular.org/volunteer, then splash into summer. Well, that's it for this final edition of Life in the Park. Life in the Park comes to the end of its run. It's been an interesting and rewarding opportunity to share with you so many events and stories within our city. I look forward to bringing you some new and topical subjects that may well enhance your opportunities to experience life in the park. I'm Scott Smith. Thanks for watching.
Hello, I'm Amy with Parktacular, our St. Louis Park Splash into Summer. Starting June 16th, we have 4 great days of fun for everyone. Visit parktacular.org for a complete listing of all the events June 16th through the 19th. Thursday, June 16th, it's a night in Manhattan at the Parktacular Senior Dinner with Tim Patrick and his Blue Eyes Band. Just $15 per person. Sign-up form at parktacular.org. Friday, June 17th, we rock the block with Prince tribute band Chase Innovation, the only band approved by Prince himself to do his music. Just $5 or free with a 2016 Parktacular button. More info at parktacular.org. Saturday, June 18th, after the parade, expo, and kids events, our free concert features country rockers the Shane Martin Band. Join us Sunday, June 19th for the Father's Day waffle brunch, just $7 at the door. And much more. Visit parktacular.org, like St. Louis Park Parktacular on Facebook, and join our email list. And see you at Parktacular.